politicians play an important role in the society in proposing laws and making those laws and enacting those laws. But sometimes I think Kenyans have gone overboard to think that politicians can also wash their sins and cleanse them and take them to heaven. It can never happen. I've always said, and I think those who've been following me here on our PLG will not know, by now they know, the only thing Kenyans need is a conducive working environment to do business. And I've been explaining matters of economy here, both micro and macro, on what are the causes and how we can remedy, and how we are in a capitalistic system where whoever has capital has an advantage over whoever doesn't have. And it's a free market. I can choose to buy your stuff or refuse to buy. There's nothing you can do. Unlike ndugu zetu wenye wana ujamaa kidogo kule Tanzania, Kenya is a free market and there's a strictly capitalistic. And so in that kind of an economy, the only thing you can demand from the government is an environment to do business. And cost of living cannot be brought down by the president, cannot be brought down by the politicians. It can only be worked on by all of us, increasing our GDP so that we are able to sell outside the country, get enough foreign exchange, and then be able to have a purchasing power and stabilize our economy. But today, if you look at Kenya, we have no jobs. Our GDP is not doing well. There were projections that Tanzania in the next 10 years would be ahead of Kenya economically. What are we doing about it? And we've seen what the president has been doing, going about the whole world, trying to sell Kenya and to create jobs and all those things. And so Kenyans need just to tighten their belt. I know it's tough. I'm a victim. It's crazy tough. It's not easy to live in Kenya today. We should be thankful though, but it's not easy. Especially for business people. If you want to start a business and you want to start a business today in Kenya, it's almost like trying to commit suicide. Everything is expensive. Taxes are flying left, right, and center. The other day, Treasury was inviting Kenyans to give, opinions and suggestions on how they can raise more taxes in the year 2024 financial year. That is what we should be talking about. What do we do? But of course, our politicians thought the best way to solve this is to create office of the opposition leader and the office of the prime cabinet secretary and 2/3 gender rule, enactment of 2/3 gender rule. They're going to discuss about it and put it into law, and the parliament will pass it, and the big boys will continue doing business as usual as Kenyans suffer.